This is a video series on using Google Earth Pro. This video partially covers the default table of contents. These videos were made possible by AmericaView, Virginia View, the Virginia Cooperative Extension, Colorado Mesa University, and Virginia Tech's College of Natural Resources and Environment. Funding for this project was provided by the United States Geological Survey under grant number G14AP00002. The contents of this video and the related tutorial are solely the responsibility of the authors and do not represent the official views of the United States Geological Survey. Mention of trade names or commercial products does not constitute their endorsement by the United States government. This video accompanies Section 8 in Chapter 3 of a written tutorial titled Exploring Our Planet with Open Source Software. You can find the written tutorial at virginiaview.cnre.vt.edu/education or at americaview.org/exploringourplanet. Let's start by opening Google Earth Pro. Once Google Earth Pro is opened, you will see the following in your computer screen. Now, your view of Google Earth Pro may not look the same as mine because I don't have all of my layers turned on. Don't worry about that yet. We'll talk about that more here in a second. First, let me introduce you to our table of contents. On the left side of your computer screen, you see two things. You see places, and underneath places another box that says layers. These are the table of contents, two of them, that are available within Google Earth Pro. Now, we will talk about my places in another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the default table of contents, which is found under layers. Layers receives its name because you layer different features on top of your aerial images. We're going to talk about each one of these. We're going to talk about each of these in this bottom table of contents. Now again, your computer screen in Google Earth Pro may not look like mine. That's because I have all my layers turned on. It's quite busy, don't you think? Go ahead and turn on your layer. Turn them all. Just click the box in front of any that don't have a check mark in them. After you've done that, go up to search and put in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. We're going to start with this location. In different areas that we're talking about, we may go to different parts of the earth. But for right now, go ahead and enter Dubai. And then again, make sure all of your boxes are checked. Well, you're going to see this. Again, extremely busy. So let's uncheck them all. Yes, I know I had you check all of them, but I just wanted you to see what it looked like if you had them all checked. Go ahead and for right now, only leave borders and labels checked. Now we're going to take a look at borders and labels here just a little bit closer, but you can see labels leaves specific information on your screen. If you zoom in and out, the extent of those labels will change because it just depends on what you're looking at on the earth. Let's take a closer look at borders and labels. If you notice next to the little box that's got the check mark in it, there's a greater than sign, or some people may refer to that as a caret. Go ahead and click on it because that means there's additional information under that label. As you can see, borders and labels have now changed into two layers, one named borders and one named labels. But also there's another caret. Let's click on the caret in front of borders. As you can see, there's many different types of borders and many types of different labels, and depending on what the border is, international border versus first level administrative border, your colorization or your symbology may be yellow or it may be light blue. Now let's take a look at labels, also another caret. And if you expand on labels, it will tell you it's got populated places, islands, geographic features, and water bodies. And each one of those is an individual layer with its own icon. So the icon is showing, we've got check mark for all of those, so all of that information should be showing on your area of Dubai. So let's uncheck them all. Yes, I know I had you check all of them, but I just wanted you to see what it looked like if you had them all checked. Go ahead and for right now, only leave borders and labels checked. Now we're going to take a look at borders and labels here just a little bit closer, but you can see labels leaves specific information on your screen. If you zoom in and out, the extent of those labels will change because it just depends on what you're looking at on the earth. But one of the labels was administrative first. What does that mean? Well, in this case, what I've done, if I've zoomed into Colorado. So do a search, put Colorado. If you looked at Dubai, all you saw was international borders. But if you now look, depending on the region you're looking at, in the United States, we have administrative levels. First, we have states. Okay, so there's that lighter blue border that I was talking about in the prior screenshot. But we also have second level administrative regions, and that's the cyan color, and this is at the county level in Colorado. Now again, look at your left hand side of the screen under layers where you see borders and labels are checked. You've got international borders in yellow, coastlines in yellow, first level administrative borders, which we've already seen is at the state level, and second level administrative regions, which in the United States, that's at the level of the counties. All right, let's go back to Dubai. Uncheck borders and labels. We're not going to talk about places. We're going to next go to photos. So check on photos and then also expand on the little caret that next to the box in photos. You can see we've got 3 different types of photos: Google Map photos, Panorama photos, and 360 cities. Let's look at the Google Map photos. All right, you can see we zoomed in just a little bit on one of the Palm Islands off the coast of Dubai. You can see there's a round circle there, and those actually correspond to the Google Maps photos. If you hover your mouse over the icon, you will actually get some information with regards to the feature that is being displayed in that photo. As you can see, we hovered it over one of the icons and it says Under a Fiery Sky, and it states who uploaded and who is the owner of that photo. Now, let's click on the icon. Just click on it once and let's see what happens. You actually are given some images, and it actually gives you information with regards to that particular image. And again, please note, this image is likely owned by someone, and there is a note on here, images may be subject to copyright. All right, now let's go back to photos in the table of contents. We looked at Google Map photos. We're not going to look at Panorama. We'll just leave that one for now. You can explore that on your own. But let's look at 360 cities. Okay? 360 cities mean, you see all those little red circles that have 360 in it? Well, there's some additional information and some additional photos. Here's an example. I just clicked on one. This is not the Palm City. We'll go back to that one in just a second. But as you can see, it gives you more information with regards to that particular 360 icon. You can enjoy more panoramas by clicking on the box. But let's go back to the Palm City. Remember, we clicked on the one icon already. right? We clicked on the little icon with the waterfall. Let's click on 360 and see what happens. It gives you specific information with regards to that individual Palm City and also with regards to the hotel that is on that Palm City. All right, let's go back. Let's look at the map document window again. You can see 360 icons in many different locations. I'm going to click on another one just for information. Okay. It starts zooming in. So not all 360 icons have the same detail. In this instance, I clicked on a 360. It's actually zooming in. It's not finished zooming in yet. And it zooms into Street View. This concludes this partial review of the default table of contents in Google Earth Pro. Many of the other items in the default table of contents are self-explanatory: roads, ocean, weather. We will look closely at the More layer in part 2 of our videos on the default table of contents. For questions with regards to this video or the accompanying written tutorial, please contact Dr. Tammy Parise at Colorado Mesa University or Dr. James B. Campbell at Virginia Tech. The email addresses are shown on the screen.